Welcome to a Bunny a Day April, where each one of these not quite entertaining but informative vlogs will contain a plush bunny, or maybe a set of plush bunnies that I've obtained over the years, starting with my very first when I was a baby to the ones I have purchased recently. Yo, it's Artsy Fartsy Friday. I don't know when these damn 40s are gonna stop, but they're on my last nerve. And when it's 40s and rainy, ugh, even worse, because now my allergies flaring up and it's cold. It's just one of those days where you just don't want to do anything but stay in bed. And I really wish I could. I mean, technically I can, but I'd feel guilty doing it. So yeah, like I said yesterday, noticing the gaming side of YouTube's pretty much like kind of dying. I realized that I've started series and I've not done anything else with. And one of those was story time with Mystic, where I was trying to keep them under 3 minutes. Which, you know, for the most part, it's pretty easy to do. I was going to eventually, like, at one point do them in chronological order, and I'm like, no, that's too hard, because it's, like, it's easier for me to just, when I'm in the mood to tell a story, tell a story. Like, trying to do it chronologically would just be, like, ugh, way too hard, but, like, there's a lot of videos that, or a lot of series that, like, I did stuff for, and then that was it. Like, I did a couple things for it, and that was it. So it's like, that was definitely one. I don't know, it's just, it's a matter of motivation, and then having every month be something different this year kind of screws with that in a way. So I don't know if I'm going to do that again next year. I mean, I kind of can't do that again next year, because if I did a bunny a day, I wouldn't have any bunnies left. So it's like, the bunnies are or this one. But I realized too that I need to go back to working on this basement project. But when it's nicer, I don't want to be stuck inside either. Because I know I haven't touched, like, the whole basement project. And, like, before I was streaming it, but for some weird-ass reason, Streamlabs makes it so tiny that, like, it's hard to watch, I guess. I don't know why it does that. Because I heard OBS doesn't, but I'm not switching, because I heard that when you switch, you get all kinds of fucking issues, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that then. I don't have patience for that. I don't have time for that. Again, when it does get warmer, I will start a new series here, and it's just going to be a live stream series. It'll be an after work thing. If I feel like taking a walk, it'll just be walking and chatting. Because as far as Pokemon Go goes, like, using the daily incense has been a complete waste most of the time. I've only gotten lucky with one of the legendaries because I had a Master Ball. Now I do have a Master Ball, but like the past few times that I've done those, I've not gotten shit on those walks at all, and I'm like thinking, why did I do this? Why do I even bother doing it when its chances of getting one of the legendaries is fucking minimal? It's just not, it makes it not even worth it. I would rather just have the walking through the, down the neighborhood sidewalk and just chatting with chat. Cause it's lonely. Bro, it's lonely playing pogo by yourself. Like, if I knew somebody in the neighborhood that played, that would be different, but we kind of keep to ourselves, and we really don't like to be bothered. I'm still pissed about my Amazon package, because I really wanted to do better Easter dad jokes for y'all. Oh. It's in my mailbox. Oh shit. Alright, hold on. We're gonna get an Amazon boxing this morning. I just hope these hand puppets, like, I have pretty small hands, but, like, I hope they fit. That's what I'm worried about. Okay, first is something for another type of content, which those of you on this channel will never see. It is a sheriff badge pin. Good, and I'm glad it's not real heavy. Like, it's metal, but I'm glad it's not real heavy, because I didn't want some giant clunky thing. These might be too small. Oh no. I can fit my fingers in there. They are really tiny though. I don't need to put stuff. I don't need to do the hands. There's one rabbit hand puppet. And then there's another one. This one looks more like an actual Easter bunny. That one looks more like a Watership Down rabbit. But yeah, they're the Folkmanis, the expensive brand hand puppets. But I was like, I got these ones because they're just tiny and they're cute. This is not going to be easy to work with, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, they are really cute though. Most of their bigger shit's so expensive. Like, I kind of do want some though. But oof, spending that kind of money on hand puppets. The little ones are the little ones will work. So yeah, this is the sucky day of work because really nobody's there to talk to. And It's just gonna kind of suck, you know what I'm saying? But I will say one thing. One of the good things about Twitch is there is an option to set on mobile your thing to audio only. So like when you go to the little cogwheel, scroll down a little bit or see where it says audio only, tap that and hit apply, and you can literally listen to streams without watching them. You can have your phone screen off and still keep listening. So that way, at least if you're subbed to somebody, you're not worrying about ads. You're just listening to them game or whatever, instead of listening to Spotify and having to deal with the ads. And like, I'd rather, like, yeah, I know I could pay for premium, but I don't want to. Why would I pay to listen to music? To not have ads. I'm sorry, but music is not worth my money like that. I'd rather pay to avoid ads to an actual person, not to a company that's sharing copyrighted music, basically. I'd rather know that it's going to an actual person who's working hard, trying to make money doing what they're doing, and actually deserve it. I'm not saying that music artists don't deserve money. They do, but the way everything works in the music industry is kind of screwed up. And another thing along that line that I feel is that if music is in a game, you should be allowed to stream and make videos of that game with that music playing in that game. It's not fair that you can't. It honestly is. If you're going to put music in a game, then it should be allowed to be used without consequences. So, if you don't want that shit, don't put your music in a game, plain and simple. Like, World of Warcraft is the one that makes the least amount of sense because every zone in the game has its own music track. Now, I get some of them are shared, but that music is only in that game. You will not find it anywhere. Well, I mean, you'll find it on Spotify now because it is copyrighted, but still. It is part of that game. Therefore, you should be allowed to stream that game with that music on. Granted, you may not want it that loud, as if you're just playing it. So, but like, you should be able to have it on at least low volume while you're playing that without, getting in trouble for it. That's just how I feel. I want to know what y'all think about that, if y'all agree. So for today's bunny of the day, I don't remember where this one came from. I think it might have come from my cousin. I may have found it at a yard sale. I honestly cannot remember. I may have found it at Goodwill and just thought it was cute. I don't really remember. But one of the weird things about this bunny is his belly literally connects to his tail. Like, his tail is literally an extension of his belly, and it's, like, really strange. So, like, literally you could stick your finger through his tail, so it's, like, sewed to the back of his back. So I would not want to cut that string, because that would probably look really weird. But yeah, I've never seen a plush rabbit with their tail connected like that. Or as part of that. very interesting. Very interestingly made. But, yeah, like I said, still cute nonetheless. Hopefully this day goes fast. My foot still hurts. I did get a new tube of pain relief cream, and I put some on last night after my shower, so like I could feel it burning. Like, you know when shit's working because it hurts when you feel that burn. So yeah, and there was a bruise on it from that bowl hitting it. And then I also got a fucking paper cut on my middle finger yesterday, and there were no fucking band-aids. No band-aids in the medical supplies that we have at work. And I didn't have one in my purse. I'm like, fuck, alright, that's it. I gotta put some band-aids in my purse just in case. So, and I'm gonna keep one on it so it doesn't get irritated, because it was irritated and bothering me all day on top of my freaking foot. So, yeah. It was kind of a shitty day. And today's just, I feel like it's gonna be another shitty day. Because it's supposed to rain off and on and not even hit 50 degrees. Like, just barely get to 50 degrees. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. But I still have other shorts recorded that I will show you later on this morning. It is not Happy Friday because, yeah, I work tomorrow too. And tomorrow's not going to be any warmer either. Like, these 40s, like, can it just not, please? Can we just go 50s and above and stay there, please? That's all I want. That's all I really want. I really want my damn vacation. That's what I really want.